fire, 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 fire. President throws Vitali into nightmare prison after seeing his stream. Absolutely based. You know how packed Philippine prisons are? I saw some pictures. It ain't pretty.
Oh boy, well, I don't think things can be too worse for the absolute moron of an IRL streamer Vitali, as the president of the Philippines just made a reaction video to his incredibly stupid live stream. If you live stream yourself committing several crimes in a foreign country and the president of the nation reacts to it saying, hey, we're not going to be lenient here, what do you even say to that? I guess it's just safe to say that you're in for a bad time. Obviously, we're talking about Vitali, one of the original pranksters on YouTube who completely crashed out in the worst way possible by attacking a random jogger in Miami. Then came back a few years later and actually did pretty well streaming until his entire team left him. Now, you can...
Gee, I wonder why. Can you imagine how insufferable this motherfucker is?
Speculate why that would happen, but eventually... he decided to fly out to the Philippines and join forces with another kick streamer by the name of Sly Kane, who's a Filipino and actually is currently wanted, but this is the guy.
I was about to say, they better make an example of him too. Like one of their own, that'd be so strong.
Who filmed him while he was being an absolute moron in the Philippines. And these actions range from stealing motorcycles to crashing a tuk-tuk, threatening to rob a woman, stealing multiple security guards' hats, stealing an industrial fan from a restaurant, stealing a red light mask from a vendor, and harassing dozens of people. And actually, now there's more things that came to light, so more charges will be added shortly, because you know the thing about these IRL streamers is they live stream themselves committing all these felonies. So all the prosecutors have to do is just sit and go through all of their streams and charge them accordingly. Overall, just a terrible idea to do this in a country that has their jail cells that look like this.
I don't know how long ago this was, but yeah, I saw some like these. Imagine the smell. And in the Philippines, it's so hot over there. You think that's cozy? May have improved. I don't know. I don't live in the Philippines. But it looks like it's hot and sweaty and stinky.
A few things have happened since we last covered the situation. More clips of Vitali acting like a moron in the Philippines have resurfaced, as already stated. Clips of the jail that he's been held in has came out. The president has reacted to his live stream he's facing 24 years in prison for, and his cameraman seems to be on the run, as he's wanted for questioning, and he's live streaming unkicked rather than turning himself in. So,
And you think the police will find you based on your location?
We have quite the video today, but let's start with the president. So on April 14th, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. sat down and reacted to Vitali's live stream. And here he had quite a few things to say about Vitali.
We got President React.
Give me your scooter now. Give me your scooter now. Give me a ride. No. Yes, you're gonna take a ride.
Ang isa pa nating nakita ngayong linggo, yung kagalit-galit na pinanggagawa ng isang foreign vlogger sa ating mga kababayan.
I'm gonna rob you.
Pero man...
What a fucking dumb bitch, man. We got President React before GTA 6. That's wild.
Ito hindi. Sino naman Pilipino ang hindi kukulo ang dugo sa napapanood natin? Bakit nakakalungkot dahil ito isang naging bahagi na ng social media na nagkakaroon ng mga vlogger na nanggugulo lang, nang aasar lang, nang buwisit lang, nang babastos lang para makakuha ng mga viewers.
Yeah, if you have the president saying who wouldn't be mad at that behavior, there's a low chance of him actually being let out anytime soon. It's kind of dystopian to watch a president of a nation address degenerate IRL streamers.
And it's so sad too, because it's like they always go to these East Asian countries and like even Southeast Asian countries, because the Philippines is the Southeast, but they go to these countries and the people there are so kind and they're not used to this like westernized like social media bullshit. Like, yeah, they have social media and like maybe they do have like assholes here and there, but it's like not very prevalent. And when they see this shit happen, they're like stun locked. Like the policeman was like, what did you do that for? If you did that shit in America, you're gonna get shot by someone.
But I guess 2025 actions will have
There ain't no
2025
way.
like reactions.
Huwag tayong sasama dyan sa ganyang klaseng ugali. Hindi naman ganyan ang ugaling Pilipino. Asahan ninyo, yung mga gumagawa ng ganyan, hindi natin
Based.
pababayaan na patuloy nilang ginagawa yan.
Tapos na po ang mga dayuhan.
Look at him, he's so scared.
Mga Pilipino.
No.
Ito'y ehemplo na seryoso tayo na sa sariling bayan natin. Hindi tayo magpapabasa sa kanila.
The government just announced that Vitali will be used as an example to show the world that they will not tolerate this behavior. I think Vitali somehow has landed at the top of the list when it comes to social media Darwinism. He essentially let his hunger for clout completely destroy his life for extremely little upside. And the dude clearly was in absolute denial even after the press conference when they perp walked him out in front of the entire nation. By that time, he had already been to that jail. Is he not valuing his freedom at all, or is he still in denial? Is he like, oh, okay, I'll just
No, it's an ego thing. He just doesn't want to look weak. Yeah.
be in this holding cell for a couple weeks and then I'll be out. Unfortunately, that's not the case with him. Meanwhile, his cameraman Sly Kane is now on the run. He apparently changed his hair color from pink to blue. I guess that'll really
That'll
make him
help.
blend in. And as I said previously, he's
Guys, I'm not Smuggulana anymore. I'm a Mugslana. Guys, it's different. Yeah, that'll help. You need some facial reconstruction surgery. That would probably help,
currently wanted
actually.
for questioning. But the complete moron is spending his time IRL streaming. The dude is literally showing where he is on a live stream, and I guess he's on the run. This might be dumber than the people who are running from the cops and live streaming on Facebook the police chase. This is very similar. It's kind of baffling. I guess just certain IRL streamers are just some of the most fascinating criminals, because who in their right mind would live stream all their crimes and then live stream themselves on the run? Like, you would think this is a parody, but I guess this is just the new reality. Meanwhile, more footage of Vitali's behavior in the Philippines have now just came out.
Follow me.
Wait.
I need toilet, please, toilet, please. I'm about to take a... Ay, caca. No. This is not how you make the...
I'm getting secondhand cringe. I'm sorry. I have to take a breather. Let me say all my interactions with Filipinos, I can say they're the nicest people I interact with, but since they're aroused to anger, they can be more addictive than any American. I had a friend in college who was a Filipina, marapaka. She was very, very sweet and kind, but when you crossed her, you will not forget that she remembers that you crossed her. Yeah, like actually wronged her. Yeah. Not to me. I was always really nice to her. I never really, crossed her. But like, I remember there are some stories of like friends that they used to have, and she'd be like, no, I fucking hate that bitch. Fucking hate her. Don't even fucking talk about her with me. And I'm like, okay. Sorry.
Show me how you do it.
Ew, you fucking rat fuck. Dude, do this kind of behavior in America. Go to New York and you'll see how fast you'll get clapped, man.
Don't worry, brother. I got it. Don't worry. I'm the manager. My name is Vitali McDonald. Ron McDonald.
Legends of Thursday was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Imagine.
That was so funny.
Adding trespassing and disruption of a business to your criminal record in the Philippines for a terrible joke on your live stream. Dude must have just been way too used to living in LA, as he just assumes by default that there will be no consequences as long as he doesn't commit a serious crime. But then to make things even worse for himself, he doesn't end the joke there. He continues to harass these employees and then steals the food?
The manager told me to cook. We need some salt and pepper. Don't make me look for it. All right, motherfucker, I got some.
Ew!
Salt. Give me salt.
No that. No that.
Can I have salt, please, sir?
Salt, sir. Salt and...
Sir, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm making
sorry,
a meal.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Okay, we're out. That's it. That's it. I'll pay. I'll pay. Sir, how are you? He's order. Let me see what the I just cooked.
Yeah, I know he said he was
I feel like when I was 12, I didn't even find this fucking funny. Am I wrong? Like I found memes that were kind of cringe funny, but this is so weird to me. Like my parents would have been like beating my ass if I laughed at this kind of fucking thing.
gonna pay for it there, but I didn't see him pay for it. But overall, I mean, he somehow just lowered the bar from his past content. Like back in the day,
maybe I'm not
Vitali
that
would harass
dumb.
minimum wage workers here in the US for content. Now he's going to less privileged countries to harass their minimum wage workers for content. It's like he started falling down a staircase a decade ago and he's still falling down that same staircase today. The dude took a 15-hour flight to harass strangers for content and ended up being locked up in an absolute nightmare jail. Apparently, the place that he's in is known as the Gulag.
Now, they call it the Gulag, and
Fucking yes! Yes! Yes!
immigration detention center in the Philippines that has been making
That's
headlines
insane.
for all
I
the wrong
love that.
reasons. Detainees claim the center is squalid, rat-infested, and overcrowded.
Right. Here's some more recent footage.
That's crazy.
He's currently locked up in Camp Bagong Diwa, which isn't exactly a wellness retreat. It's
Oh my
overcrowded,
God.
undersupplied, and looks like something out of a post-apocalyptic horror flick.
That's
Think
horrible,
sweat,
man.
mildew, 30 guys to a cell, and about as much personal space as the inside of a sardine can. This isn't a short stay. This isn't wait and holding overnight and post bail in the morning. Because there is no bail. That's right, zero bail, zilch, nada.
That's
And
so,
no.
he can't even use his American money to bail himself out. He's such an idiot. He probably thought he's like, oh yeah, they'll put up like X amount of money. I'm gonna pay that off and I'll be out of here. It's like, nope, get fucked, idiot. Rip bozo.
It's not because someone forgot to process the paperwork.
Rip
It's
bozo.
because he is considered a flight risk, a foreigner with no strong ties to the country other than a criminal record forming in real time. The authorities aren't taking chances. He's staying put.
And I guess what makes this just so incredibly ironic is apparently he wanted to go to jail.
Nobody controls me. If I go to jail, I'll go to jail. I'm a grown man. But
Maybe he has a mental deficiency. I don't know. Like, you kind of just did it to yourself, man.
you, I respect you. I am coming down. I am. I'm gonna go eat. I'm good. I'm having fun with the chat. I know what I'm doing. It's not my first rodeo. And I'm not gonna say, oh, don't arrest me. Here's the money.
В России бы, наверное, уже бы посадили в тюрьму, я не знаю. Обезьяне дали телефон. Like, they actually gave a baboon a fucking phone, and this is the result. People like this in Russia don't go very far, I swear.
I will go to jail. I'm a proud man. I love jail. I get it up there for free. I don't have to pay.
Okay. This guy is the epitome of privilege. Like, Russian prison is not pretty either. Don't get me wrong, man. Yeah, he's like actually a privileged little frick, man. Was he born in Russia and moved when he was like 8? That happens a lot to people who moved after being born there and they don't realize, like, yeah, you think it's really, really, really fun being in prison? Yeah, I don't know about that.
Come on, dude. I mean, he made his own bed here.
Yeah.
And I still don't even understand why he did all this. There's so much content of his streams when he's out in the Philippines where he's actually being a great guy, giving away phones and shoes to not so fortunate people. But still, he decided to do all of this on top of that. Why wouldn't he just still keep his streams at being a nice guy, giving away to the less fortunate, and just continue making content without harassing random locals? And he wouldn't have been in jail right now. He wouldn't be banned on Kick, and he wouldn't be facing...
No, they unbanned him, I'm pretty sure, too. I think they unbanned him.
decades in prison in Philippines. It's like, dude, you were almost there. You were on the right path. Watching some of the clips of him actually being positive, it's good content. It's actually not bad at all. But then, right after he gives away some phones, he immediately goes out and starts harassing people. It's like, dude, you're almost there. But for some reason, I guess he had the urge to where he thought that the only way he would gain a viewership is if he harassed strangers or did like...
But the viewership is just little kids that don't understand this is real life, man. He's an American citizen, he's a resident alien there, so if he spends time in a Philippines prison, he loses his resident alien status, thus back to Russia he goes. He's not an American citizen? That's funny. Now that's funny. Yeah. I'm sure he'll survive over there.
Crazy things. And there might be some truth to that, but the extra bump in viewers is not worth a decade in prison. Because I'm hearing it will take roughly 1.5 to 3 years just for him to get sentenced. And then most likely the sentence is going to be anywhere from 3 to 10 years, which is insane. Absolutely not worth the attention on Kick. It's kind of crazy to say, but it seems like best case, this guy is going to get out of prison in his 40s. But during that stream that caused this downfall, the Kick mods actually started getting onto him saying, hey, we're gonna have to ban you for what's currently going on. And this is how he responded.
Really? My content's too much. Helping people is too much. Thank you guys for the W stream, bro.
Oh, like he actually has a mental deficiency, I swear. I'm not trying to be mean, like I actually think he has like a mental problem.
Dude, just because you donated money doesn't give you a free pass to go harass strangers on the street. But apparently the higher ups on Kick, they were not having it whatsoever.
How come you guys don't tell the big boss what I do? Moderators, Kick moderators, if you're in the chat, how come you don't tell Eddie? How come you don't tell the big boss, other names, Akila and everybody, what I do on Kick? Yo, the Vitali's changing lives. He's gambling with losses and wins and helping lives. As soon as I do something wild, did you say anything to them what I'm actually doing?
This guy's acting like he's Mr. Beast or something, like building wells in Africa. Are you trolling?
Exactly, bro. I'm on Kick for a reason. W Kick, W Eddie, W everybody on the team.
Again, dude did a lot of charity on his stream, but that's no excuse for the laundry list of felonies that he live streamed himself doing. The only reason he did all that is because he was streaming on Kick.com. So I'm not surprised Kick banned him. But honestly, that's the least of his problems. It'll definitely be interesting to see what happens and when his first hearing will be. But either way, we'll be covering it.
No
so
hearing,
definitely
bro.
Subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.
That is wild, man. I thought they'd just throw him in jail. Yeah. Yeah, he assaulted someone in America too. Whatever happened to that? Did he just serve a little bit of time and that wasn't enough for him? I don't know, man. Mental asylums should have never been abolished. Go check out 8-Tozy. I gave away my phone, so why is my ass when I commit crimes? Like, it's just so dumb. Like, oh, I did my homework. Why is my dad mad at me for stealing a bike from another kid? It's like, what? Are you stupid? What are you, out of your mind? It's not how it works. It's not how real life works.